Hi, so today I really wanted to talk about grief. I had a comment in a prior video where I was asking people to share what they're going through in their lives recently, and someone did comment that they were kind of re-experiencing grief. And I think that that's the thing about grief, is it never really goes away. I think that we learn to live with the grief that we have. We learn how to get through it day by day, and we learn how to adapt to the feeling, and how to mitigate the feeling. But I don't know if we ever get rid of the feeling fully. It's been a little over 4 years since I lost my grandpa, who was like my father, and my actual father, it's been about 3. And I think it's a process. Grieving sometimes in the moment doesn't happen. Sometimes it happens days, weeks, months, years later. Sometimes it happens in the moment, and then it happens again and again and again, and we re-experience our grief. But the thing with grief is you're not alone. There are so many people that understand in their own way what you're going through, because I think almost all of us have lost someone. Whether someone has passed away, whether it's a relationship that ended, whether it's a friendship that has drifted apart, or a part of your life that has been left behind, you can grieve for so many people and things. And there's no right way to grieve. There's no wrong way to grieve. I think that grief is just about the process. It's about how you get better day by day, how you learn to cope day by day, and how you embrace the lessons that grief has to teach day by day. Because I feel like grief can teach us so much about ourselves. It can teach us about what these people meant to us, even though they're gone. And I think grief can open up doors to possibilities. It can help to embolden us to realize that life is short, and that we need to take our chances. We need to be bold. We need to, go forward with our lives. Grief can also be paralyzing, and it can hold us back if we stay in this grief place too long and too heavily. So grief is complicated, and I'm no expert, but I've had my own fair share of grief in a variety of forms. And I just wanted to share my 2 cents on grief based on the comment that I received, because I really, really did appreciate receiving that comment, and hearing about the story with that gentleman's mother having passed a decade prior. And it's, even though it's been a decade, you can still feel grief. I mean, every day you wake up, and sometimes you just think about it less. But when it's someone's birthday, when it's like Christmas, when it's one of these events that pops up, of course we're going to think about it. So I just want to tell you that you're not alone, and that no one is alone when it comes to grief. And I also encouraging more people to comment. The project idea is just, please share what you're going through, whether it's pain, suffering, joy, success, heartache, confusion. I want to know what you're going through, and I want to give you my 2 cents based on my own experiences. And I'm not trying to say I know better or I'm some sort of expert. I have some training as a life coach. I'm trying to become trained to become a counselor. I'm not an expert, though. This is just my 2 cents. So thank you for listening, and just know you're not alone in your grieving process. Wherever you are at in that process, I'm right there with you, and so are so many people who care about you. So please do follow, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I don't know what I'm asking for, but I really appreciate you guys commenting more than anything, because I just want engagement, and I want to be able to have more material to talk about. So please do comment about what you're going through, and I'd like to talk about it. All right, you guys have a wonderful day.